the channel. Right. I wonder where my chat's gone. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Morning already. Yo, Vanish. How goes it? It is a Thursday. Thursday's the new Wednesdays now. I don't know why, but it seems to have gone that way. But I tend to have a little bit more time on Wednesdays than I currently do on Thursdays, which makes sense. I'm just going to get myself a drink. So I thought I'd just do a quick update on what's going on with the cabinet, because it is moved on a little bit. I've not done everything on stream, which means that I need to show people what I've done. Well, I'm actually naked. I'm not sleeping very well at the moment. But first, Dulcie and Banana t-shirt. Right, let me see if the... Yes, it does work. Okay, so a quick tour of it as it stands at the moment. The cabinet is stripped. I have replaced the speakers, however these are absolute pants, so I'm going to get rid of these. Everything is out of it, and I've converted it. I'm going to be using this socket. Ouch, that fan is on, don't stick fingers in it. It's an i5, it's got 16 gig of RAM, it's got a little graphics card, P400 NVIDIA, so I'm waiting for the stuff to arrive for that. Like I say, it's an i5, more than enough for emulation. Stripped it out of the case, as you can see, just the metal chassis, with bent off bits I didn't want. I then ran USB extender, so that I could have it at the front, but only one of them works. So I'm not going to use that, I'm just going to use the front switches. I'm experimenting with LEDs. They're all running off the system. You can see these. It's currently running fireworks. And that's running off a ES32, which is dead easy to program, and a couple of pounds each. And then there's going to be a case fan that runs off it, all off the same power supply. Then all I have to do is power TV. I have done the switch conversion. It's been converted to these USB boards. I think I found actually what was wrong with it, in the fact that that connector there had a dry solder joint on the down, and obviously it was sold to me that when it's been used for a while the down didn't work. So the good news is I actually found the fault. It wasn't just ventilation, I fixed it. But yeah, as you can see, they've been converted to USB. USB gives me the option of using it with a PC, with the Pandora box, or a Raspberry Pi, which are up there. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. That case was stripped down so that it can slide underneath. It wouldn't go in with the power supply upright. So that's where we're currently at. Let me stick that up there actually. Push. Push it on. Is that right? Virtue 1 off. What have I done? Oh, right, yeah. So, shoot that to the corner. This is an old mug. Oop. It is an actual arcade machine, Fish Boy. It is. Did you miss my other streams? If you did, I'm disappointed. because obviously they're a matter of record now. They're online. I managed to get them. This is bought from Cash Converters. You've been to the UK, so you know Cash Converters is a place to buy stolen goods and stuff when people are desperate. Someone got desperate, sold this. Take that off actually, because those speakers, like I said, are rubbish. Oops. Yeah, so it should have been £400, £399, and it was sold faulty because the joystick wouldn't go down when they'd been used for a while. Our original thoughts, as in my Nancy's when we were chatting about it, was that it was a overheating issue because there's no ventilation at all in this case. So we figured that the Pandora 6 that was included, this there, was overheating and not working right. But it turns out, I think, might be a combination of both, that there was a dry joint on the joystick for this player 2, which I fixed, got soldering iron out. Look at this retro soldering iron. Maplings. So, that's cool, very cool. With temperature control. Look at that. I think I've just poured a load of solder balls all over my computer, but hey, I don't care. Yeah, so like I say, it should have been £400. I went in Cash Converters, just for proof. £399. I went into Cash Converters and it was there for £79. Sold. After several games, the down button stops working. And again, like I say, dry joint. Well, this is my second one actually. The first one, if you find the very first stream I did on this, I did a little slideshow of the first one I made. Made it out of cardboard first, so I could test all the kit. But I built it based off the Raspberry Pi 3. 4's out now. I don't have a 4, but I do have the Pi 400. Carl, don't tell your mum about this one. So I do have a Pi 4, but it's built into the Pi keyboard. You've got no climb. You've got a no climb. I don't know what you mean by no climb. You're not allowed to climb, or someone's going up that can't climb, so they're going in a helicopter? What? Ah, no group. Cool. Feels like a lazy afternoon. So, how is everyone? This is just the usual. It's a lazy day, isn't it? I had an incredibly lazy day. Well, I say lazy day. It wasn't lazy day because my daytimes tend to be lazy, but my evenings tend to be a bit more busy. On Monday, I accidentally went to 3 cafes in a row before 10:30 and just sat out in the sun watching the world go by. And I thoroughly loved it. Oh, I'll tell you, that's not good news. What's broke on it? Keyboard? Not keyboard. Cable. Controller. That's no good. Fully dead. Have you taken it apart to have a look? Or is it apart because you've been playing Roboto with it? Which is a common problem. Yeah. Oh, it's a shame, mate, because they're not cheap, are they? But if I'm not mistaken, you can use any PC controllers, can't you? Because that's why the headsets like the big picture ones are doing so well. If you've already got a setup, you can just use the controllers that come with them. $150. Ouch. That feels expensive. This cabinet, it was a Pandora 6 cabinet. Let me just sweep that off. I'll spin it around and show you. So it's someone's custom build. They built it themselves. They would have bought a kit. Very much how I did my first one. Then they've put their own controllers on. I've converted it from a direct chip. Belly cam. Oh yeah. That's not a new belly. That's a very old belly. I forgot. I'm moving that out. Yeah, so it was a direct to chip, as in it was connected directly to the big DIN that's in there. Each pin had its own button. Each button had its own pin. I don't like that. It doesn't offer flexibility. So I bought these controller boards and swapped them out, and that makes it a USB, which means it'll work with the original Pandora. It'll work with the Raspberry Pi, but I don't want to use it on those. I'm using it. I'm just going to show Cody again, folks, if you've already seen this. I'm using it on this, a stripped out PC. I drilled out all the rivets, I took out the chassis that holds the motherboard, and then I've added, because this was lying around, this is an i5, they're 4 gigs, so there's 16 gig of RAM in there. There's a nice 256 SSD in there, little M2. Wi-Fi, power supply. This is going to be the case fan, which is running off the motherboard as well. The lights are going to run off the motherboard. You can't really see these very well because of the light. Let me just see if I can make it darker so you can see the lights. So I've been playing with addressable LEDs. I think they're amazing. So, more belly cam, sorry. Right, let's see if we can get this on camera. I love this effect. So this is running off an ESP, which are about £1.60 on AliExpress. Take about 10 minutes to set up. And I do have a plan for the custom artwork. I'm not going to open that camera thing again. Yeah, so I have a plan for the custom artwork. That isn't going to be a surprise anymore. I've decided that there's going to be a lot of work to do on it. There's going to be no surprises. It's going to be Gorilla Tag. I am going to make it. Oh, sorry, I am opening this. Is too dark. Right. Yeah. So I'm going to do Gorilla Tag. I don't know how many LEDs are too many LEDs, but I've certainly got a lot of LEDs now. Probably not as many as you, Anthony. I've got about 11 meters. I've got 5 on the way and 5 at home. Yeah, so the plan is, given the size that it is, it's about 40 wide, probably about 50 high, and get away with using A3 laser printed imagery. So I'm going to do scenes maps. So like at the top there will be the mountains, the bottom will be the city perhaps. Then on this side the forest. Then this side, I don't know, maybe something else. And then I'm going to get a picture of a blue monkey in a fez. The other probably a lava monkey, sort of leaning in, almost like the official posts that we do with the monkeys leaping. And then I'll put them across the seams of the 2 pieces of paper, trim round it, remove the excess, and then paste them on and lacquer it. Lacquer it with a UV resin, which will be smooth and also very tough, and it should give it a nice high gloss. Thinking of doing this, the front part, in the sort of the style of the computer in the forest. So around the trim, because currently it's this. So around there, I'll put the computer screen around that, and then, like I say, we'll lacquer it. The plan is to get my man cave sorted out. So that's currently looking like it's going to be the shed. When I say shed, it's a 4 metre by 5 metre. So it's quite large. No, it's 3 metres by 5 metres. I'm going to take over half of it. I don't think I need all that space. So in there I'll have my computer in this and space just to play VR without punching anything really. So this will be our space. And also I'm going to put HDMI on the outside. I've got all the parts for that. They're in the other room. Thing is, I need an office space, and converting the shed for now is the best way. I'm going to look at doing the loft, and I'll move up to there once we've done that. But I'm losing this office, which is very sad to me. Have I played the Canyons update? Yes, I have played the Canyons update. It's fantastic. Love it. I played the Canyon updates for weeks before you guys did. Just for you, Cody. You get a snip. Sure. That's better. So there's people chatting on Discord and in the chat. The stick's made out of something called super clay. So I tried to make it the same as the actual stick. I actually went to game and had a look at it outside. But yeah, so it's made out of something called super clay. I've used it in the past. I made Frank. Frank is a mask. I went to the pound shop, bought a mask, just a generic one, and I made Frank. Very, very creepy. A very creepy, sort of scary, Donnie Darko inspired type mask. I'm wearing that about 8 foot tall. Got oh no, I just realised I've got a furry suit that goes with it. Is Electronica furry? Uh-oh. Not sure. Probably not. I'll have to find that picture actually, and I'll put it on Discord. You should do a little music monk. There's a little keyboard and stuff made. A little what do you call it? Guitar. Alright, catch you later then, Carl. Everyone should subscribe to Mr. Magpie, by the way. Very laid back, chilled, woodlarking videos. And if you're ever in London, go to the London Eye. Not London Eye. London O2. There you go. Oh, it's going to be a busy few days. I'm tired already. I need to have a nap. There's lots to do. Cody knows it. When it comes to lots of the work in the background, it is non-stop. So I can't believe I'm tired already. I've only been streaming, what, 18 minutes? I feel like I went to sleep already. Shocking. You're in class watching me live. Is the whole class watching me? Hey, you're right there, Mary's class. There. Fossil and Rocks. Wow. Your mother's going to whip me next week, leaving me behind. So, my wife's going away for a week. She's leaving me at home on my own with a soldering iron, hammers, screwdrivers. That'd be brilliant. Of course it counts. I'm going to count it. And the credit card. Well, yeah, we've got a joint bank account, so she doesn't know how to use her own one, so I'm going to be able to see what she spends. But I know how to use mine. I know the code. She forgot hers, by the way. I don't withhold information, so she can't get hold of the money she has. That's dodgy. Yes, I understand you're coming up as well for the end of it, so that'd be very cool. See you, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Don't let me forget to give you the USB webcam. Not webcam, microscope. So you can do some cool stuff up close. Let's just leave a message for Mary. What is going on in the world at the moment? Yeah, I mean, the last few weeks I have. Are you going or what, Carl? You still here? No, don't spam any emojis. Yeah, so sorry for doing a lot of this stuff off camera. If anyone's been in the last few streams, you know that I open something to do something and realise there's something, a part I don't have. So then I have to order it, which means I can't do the stream I planned on doing. I did mention in the last one that I was going to do a little bit off camera, just purely so I can get on with it now. So this over there does actually have an operating system on it. It's got Windows 10 on it. I will be doing the upgrade. I've told it to scan. I've installed RetroArch. Told it to scan directories. So, for example, this is. I can't remember that one. I need to set this up properly, to be honest. All I've done is just stuck in the. Yeah, so I've been stuck using the ROMs that came with the Pandora, and I've kept it in the same file system. Problem with that is they're not configured really for RetroArch, so I need to spend some time on that. So I think between now and the next stream, I'll get that working. I'll also install a RetroPie, so you can see that up and running. Or maybe I'll do that on stream. And then we'll plug the Pandora back in, and just have a quick compare of all of them, if I've got enough time. Because I do want to move ahead with this now. I am going to try and do the A3 paper decoupage thing. I'm going to make sure everything works. I've got to pull off all the trim that's around it. It's not particularly put on very well. But it's looking good though. The fact that there's nothing overly wrong with it. The reason it's not on very well is they just it didn't quite fit, so they just rammed. Feels like hot glue. You can't put hot glue in and then ram something down on top. What I am going to do is maybe put something in the gap to make it a bit tighter, so that when I hammer these in, they stay where they're put. So these will come off. Pictures will come off. I'll put custom stuff on. All right, Marek, have fun. Colton, it's not possible to join without having a mobile phone. We've done that unfortunately because there's so many bad actors, I suppose we call them that, idiots, that join and just cause problems. So we have locked it down quite a lot. It does mean it's a safer environment if you do get in. There isn't much that's tolerated there that's not sort of, well, it's a little bit more grammar than most Discords. They still can be very mature, but that's the nature of Discord. It's not a particularly new channel, JPEX. What was the other question? Asking more people to join. I don't mind the fact there's only 8 people here today. Just like, it's a calm, relaxed stream. It's nothing really to do with Gorilla Tag other than the fact I'm in it. And so far there's usually like 10, 12 people in here, and it's usually chatty. Quite like that. Server's not been ready for a long time. Mainly because we have locked it down. And update people. Update chat does keep update people in that section. Let me take it down. Let's move the camera along. Oh, and yes, I know exactly what a new update looks like. Amazing. There's cool stuff coming. I mean, we've all seen the leak on post on Twitter. I can't get my words in today. I'm saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. Again, like I say, I'm knackered. And if you're not in the UK, that means tired. Like an old horse. Discord because I am going to have to do some work, unfortunately. Yeah. Update chat can go crazy. There's normally a lull after Christmas, or sort of this time of year, but expect it won't be tomorrow. You still remember the first time update chat went crazy, and that was the music update, because it was 3 hours late, and the whole world broke. Pretty much took the internet out, with about people going, where is it? So yeah, we do panic a little. Not panic, but we prepare when it comes to update time for that sort of stuff. What, the whole VR JSOC, or just bits of it? Because it's got the built-in single controller now. The mod that Haunted Army's built into it. So if you only have one controller, actually I'll leave that down. Probably makes life a lot clearer. Oh, just the VR headset. It's a shame. Also, you don't even have it with you. Well, any update's going to be around for 4 weeks minimum, cosmetic-wise. That's pretty much the cycle. Now you'll have time to play it then. 5 to 7 days. Right. So, got some really good. Well, you do need a lot of strong Gorilla Glue. You need to be more careful with controllers. These, I've had these for. Well, I only bought the Quest 2 to play Gorilla Tag, so these are my Gorilla Tag controllers, and I haven't smashed them to pieces yet. There's not even a split on them. I have scuffed them. There is a dint. That's only because of this office, by the way. Oh, there's a nick out of it here. But I am in a very, very small office. There's a fresh scuff today because I did a punch off anyway. I punched something off and couldn't find it. Yeah, you're lucky if you don't. Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about the thumbprints in the ceiling one. Nearly fell off the chair. Yeah, so this space I suffer the same as J-Man. In the fact that I've got a suspended ceiling above me, and if I put my hands up too high, I punch it. At home, it's fine. I could leap up into the sky like a tubby Superman and still not touch the ceiling. And I have punched the lamp. But yeah, here it's a lot more. I have to play differently here, and sometimes I forget. I made my own straps actually. They're paracord. I did make some black ones, but Mr. Magpie's got them because I gave him my controllers. I gave him the Quest headset. Right, this is going to be a quick stream today. It's been half hour. I haven't actually done anything on stream apart from show you what I've done off stream. It's nice that you're all chatting, but I do have to go because the busyness is going to start now. Deal with things like all the Discord stuff and things like that during the day, and then at night everyone wakes up. All the devs wake up, and there's lots of pings and lots of people on Discord pinging and stuff like that. So I am going to finish my drink, probably head home to my house, and prepare for the evening. So I'll catch you all soon. Thanks again for joining me. It's been nice chatting to you. Some nice new people in chat as well. So most Wednesdays or Thursdays around this time, I do try and stream. Depends how busy it is. So just keep an eye on it. Bye.